Hola amigos, welcome back to the second episode of our Tropican adventure. This time we are on a brand new island called Speakeasy, or at least that's the mission. Speakeasy tells the thrilling crime story of smuggling rum for the broker during times of Prohibition and dealing with master criminals, while the Allies want El Presidente to set up a system of crime and punishment and catch their public enemy number one, the Kingpin. Now, of course, the Allies want to stop liberty amongst our islanders, but we are in the World Wars era. Mission focus: criminals and Swiss bank money. I love the taste of Swiss bank money. What difficulties are there? Okay, so just easy, normal, hard. We'll stick with normal just for the time being, and we'll have a look at how difficult hard is maybe next time.
Do you remember, Presidente, that time between world wars when the Allies nearly declared war on us? How we laughed. Smuggling rum for a master criminal was no more than a hobby, really. For even the most masterful of master criminals is small fry to you. But bad luck knows no etiquette, and we soon discovered that he was number one on the Allies' wanted list. So began our crash course in crime and punishment.
Well, running a criminal conglomerate is a little bit different from running a whole nation.
A successful and exceedingly legitimate businessman wants us to be friends.
Alright, with a nose like that, I'm sure you've snorted quite a few lines. But our journey of friendship starts small, but ends with us sitting together on a huge pile of money, staring into the sunset. We can hold hands, your choice. And there's zero risk. I already have paperwork that proves how legitimate and successful this deal turns out to be. Trust me, I'd never lie to a friend.
Especially your time, as you are the busy leader of a nation, and not just a child, playing in a sandbox.
Watch yourself there, Penultimo. As your ever subservient assistant, I took the freedom to prepare a humble draft of the Tropican Constitution to save some of your precious time. You still need to sign it though, maybe between the second breakfast and your pre-brunch nap. No pressure? Well, I ain't Donald Trump, but let's go ahead and have a look at what we've got. Okay, so we can only choose we only have two constitutional options. Where I'll get, let's see, all adult citizens are allowed to vote, wealthy citizens, or open ballot elections where anyone, I think, can vote for us. I definitely don't want people to turn rebels. So I'm just going to go with all citizens vote. And armed forces, soldiers require no education. Yeah, I like that as well. Okay, but of course, when they're professional soldiers, you need to send them through high school. And they also do more damage. I don't think it'll really hurt too much if we just use the plain Jane normal soldiers. So let's go ahead. Why they start us over in the ocean every mission? Let's go ahead and fly over drone-wise to our little island here. What do we have over here? We've got two sections of the island. Wow, this is one big island though, isn't it? Gotta love how smooth the graphics card actually plays the game. One of the best investments I've made in, well, any time really, because it's great. I've been talking about needing a new graphics card for years, and finally I decided to splurge, and I'm so happy with the way I can record now. It's a great motivator too. But let's go ahead and build that sugar plantation, which I'm assuming this one is. Indeed so. So let's go ahead and build a couple more plantation, sugar. Okay, well, thankfully, at least I placed it on a green patch. Actually, there seems like there's quite a bit of green patches, which is great. For me, I'll build a stack of them over here, I think. That's probably for the best. And maybe I'll be able to fit in one there. I don't know what the hell this is, like a swamp, a forest? Yeah, I guess like forest. The ground looks very different compared to the nice greenery. So let's go ahead and place the final one. Oh, damn. Maybe I will have to place it out over here. Then I'll lose a couple of tiles of productivity, which we don't want. Where else can I place it? Out over here. That's a little bit far away. Out in the sticks. So maybe I will have to place... you know what? I'll just place one here. That'll be a little bit more unproductive. There we go. That'll work. We'll start off with a lot of money. I'm assuming that the hard difficulty, you'd have to start off with less. Because, I mean, at the moment, it's pretty easy. With the amount of money, I can quick build a lot. Which is a great time saver too, though, mind you. Oh, and now, of course, more gameplay mechanics are available to us. We can start educating or working on research. So I think that means we have all of this. No knowledge is required of this, so I think we should just be able to spam this out, right? I don't know. I already have a library. Oh, this unlocks the library work modes. And this unlocks the edicts. Or edicts. Edicts. I'm sure someone will fix me up. Alright. So got that. We got some trade routes. Actually, trade routes are probably one of the best ways to make money. So I'm going to focus on them. Maybe we could go ahead and export. Sort by import export. Here we go. So these exports. And we want to export some sugar, I think. It's probably the best. Throw at 5%. So sugar to the allies. Not the Axis, of course. So, now the Axis will dislike us. Jeez, we can really sell a lot. I'm going to go for 16,000, I think. I mean, maybe that is a little bit crazy. But with 4 sugar plantations, that should be more than enough. And yeah, I'm just going to go with the monoculture, I think.
Good day to you, Presidente.
Should work out.
I wonder if you could
hello
help
there,
me with
Winston.
a little problem. No, nothing like that. Though it does sting when I cough.
What? A master criminal known only as the Big Enchilada is hiding out on one of your islands. It was a thorn in our side in the last war, and we're keen to lock him up. Any help you can offer would be appreciated, starting with some surveillance or facilities. Have 3 watchtowers. Okay, we need a blueprint for the... Oh, we unlocked the blueprint for the police station, which... I mean, I'm not really too fussed about that. Let's go ahead and build those guard towers. Or watchtowers, sorry. There is a difference. Decreases liberty, and this will also decrease liberty. Oh, okay. So here you can discover hidden roles of passers-by. Seems like they're both pretty much the same. I just guess the watchtowers are more efficient. So I'm going to place a couple here. One on the side of the road there. Let's place another one right next to... right opposite El Presidente's palace. As he looks outside his window. Do we have any guards standing? No, at attention? Unfortunately not. That is pretty piss poor. I think maybe we can hire some workers. We gotta get some more guards. That's only when things get really dire, though. Anyways, so let's build that, and here we go. Half plantation sugar, 2 out of 4. Why was it only 2 out of 4? Should be a little bit more than that now. Oh man, I really messed that one up, didn't I? I placed corn. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I guess we need to select sugar every time, don't we? Oh man, that is unfortunate. Sugar. Well, thankfully this is a perfect island for sugar anyway, but... Man, that sucks. But thankfully, sugar actually grows very well on this island, so... No real worries there. I was wondering, why the hell is that mission not working for us? But there we go. That explained a lot. Sometimes I can be a real good derp. Like so. Alright. But now, we will have all 4. Yeah, I guess it would be a quality of life improvement if it did save. Like what you were on last. If you keep on needing to build like 4 sugar plantations, just be handy if you just remembered what you were on last. But I guess that's pretty pedantic, isn't it? It doesn't really matter too much. And our people will be well fed at least. So that's good. Oh, we also have a rum distillery, which is nice. Help us convert some of that sugar. What I could do with the rum distillery is upgrade it with a dunder still. And you know what? I might be able to get electricity as well. I could get some electricity, but I guess it wouldn't be very efficient though, would it? Definitely not. What I do want to have a closer look at is what in the world is happening out over here. Okay, so we've just got some stray seaweed or some logs and all. Got a bit of a logging industry happening over here. Tents, offices, a ranch, a chapel as well, just to keep those religious nutters happy. The happy clappies. Actually, what are we able to change with the work modes here? Traditional sermon or help first, preach later. So the service quality is decreased if visitors have their healthcare happiness lower than 25. They will also receive healthcare service with the quality. Oh, okay. So I guess that helps out with Medicare or Medicaid, as you guys call it over in America. I think Medicaid. I think so. Something of the sort. Anyways, while we're building those sugar plantations, maybe we should speed things up a little bit. Also, what is this archipelago VR? Right. Just when you zoom in. I love how seamless it is as well when you just zoom in and out. Very nice. Alright. How we do? We are doing pretty well. We're researching lots and lots of things. Politics.
I sometimes
so the
wonder
allies
about
like
your
us. I think
final
that's who we're
confession,
focusing on.
Presidente. I suspect that it could take a rather long time to cover all your sins.
Oh, you're not wrong there, Sister Francesca. Let's go ahead and build her a chapel. So she's got churches. If we go to public services, chapel. Here we go. Alright, so back to where we left off before my headphones unfortunately decided to die on me. We are building these sugar plantations. We need to build one more watchtower. I'm pretty sure I have placed all 4 down. That's one watchtower. I don't know where the others are. Let's go ahead and maybe quick build this. And also the other sugar plantation. Yeah, that's right, I remember. I really derped up the corn. Although what we are able to do is also change the resource. That could have been used, but you know what? I might as well just feed my people very well. I mean, I guess more food sources probably will make them happier, although we've already got quite a bit of corn happening around. Hello.
My client has a strong interest in rum, Presidente, or an interest in strong rum. Either way, you've the means to make the product.
Definitely we'll get on top of that strong rum. We get sugar from sugarcane, and then sugar becomes rum. Rum turns into money, and money makes us all happy. Presidente, that's what scientists call the rum cycle. From sugarcane to happiness in 4 easy steps. I wish making money was just that easy. So I need to build another watchtower, it seems like. I'm pretty sure I've built, or at least I've placed 4, but I guess not. Now what was this? This was a chapel, just to make the religious people happy. I will place the construction on a high priority, because we're not building anything else. Now, let's go build that watchtower. I'm sure I placed it, but unfortunately I'm recording this second little part a day after that first part of this video, because my headphones died and I just had to charge them up, unfortunately. But such is life, isn't it? Place it out over here near the farms, just in case we have some low-income rebels. Do love the fields. Really looking forward to Anno 1800 as well. That game's got a bit more, I guess, a graphical edge to this game. And it'll no doubt look amazing. Thankfully, it's coming out in about 2 weeks or so, so we're not waiting too long for that either. Lots of great games coming out, finally. Right up my alley. So, what's this guy complaining about? No sugar, eh? I find that hard to believe. Maybe Let's have a look at how our plantation's going. Maybe I should speed things up a little bit. Sugar. We're definitely producing it. And it's not like we're not delivering it. Seems like our teamsters are doing a good job delivering it, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. One issue could be is that we actually don't have any dock here though, do we? So it looks like the dock is all the way over here on the other side of the islands. Although we should be alright, right? I mean, we're selling that rum, we're exporting the rum, and of course exporting corn. Because we are producing a lot of it. Built that chapel. Let's actually quick build that watchtower.
A good deed, Presidente.
I definitely don't need money. I'll get the religious standing. But let's quick build that. Beautiful. Alright, and the other rum distillery. So, maybe I'll place the...
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks awfully. Hey, I'll say this about war. It keeps us busy with exciting adventures.
You're not wrong there, Winton. We call them adventures. It's department policy. But the rewriting of history department, specifically, busy fellows those revisionists. With your help, Presidente, we'll win a war one day, irrespective of the actual outcome.
Glad you can help, Presidente. Bloody frustrating, this enchilada chap. Master of disguise, you know. Could be anyone.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and build a police station right in the hub of our city. Not quite sure if that's going to be big enough for anything to be placed, but I also need to go ahead and build that rum distillery. So, let's get on top of that. Demolish some houses. And you know what? Because we demolished them, a couple, I'm going to have to build some apartments, I think. Just out over here. And you know what? I'll actually build a second set of apartments. If we can squeeze them in. Okay, I'll just put them there then. And they actually don't need to be connected to roads, do they, either? I'm pretty sure they don't need to be, so that's always good. Rum distillery coming up. And we need a police station now. So that probably means... Well, where is police station? Maybe here? No, you'd expect it to be in public services. Maybe I'm going blind. Wouldn't be in traffic and infrastructure, surely not. Government, here we go. That's where it would be. Government and finance. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. So wherever there is crime, let's go ahead and have a look at what's happening out over here. We can actually scroll out here as well. Seems like there is quite a bit of crime near the dock. Interesting little radar, No? Thought there was like a little radar sweep. There is actually. Ah, very nice. It's just now over the ocean. I'll come around any second now. There we go. That's pretty cool. Alright. What I'll do is just place the police station right next to where we've got the most crime. At the dock. Those teamsters have quite a way to go. Unfortunately for them. Such is life.
Good news, Presidente. My accountant confirms that we're getting friendlier all the time.
Oh, into our Swiss slush funds. Try saying that quick 5 times. Let's get to business. I know a group of freelance distribution experts. They help move products, but before they do, they like to test a sample. If we set this up right, we'll have a trade route all the way to the thirsty USA and into the hands of my client himself. Build the Pirate Cove and fulfill export trade route for rum. Okay. So I'll place the Pirate Cove right on our cove here. So from memory, where's that? This wouldn't be an entertainment. Major education, public services. There we go. Pirate raids and military. Right. Guess that kind of makes sense. Let's see. Am I even able to place it here? I should be able to. Beach reaching out into the water. Okay, it doesn't seem like this is going to work out over here. It doesn't seem like there's any other coves around. I do like the wetlands that we've got over here in this island too. Very nice. Alright. guess I'll have to place it there. And I actually much prefer a straight road, please. No, it doesn't want to let me. Oh well. And I'll quick build this because this is quite a distance away. I'm going to make sure we're not losing too much money. So let's go set up a broker.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you
Let's
got?
talk realpolitik, Presidente. And by that, I mean how we make money before your people rise up and depose you or not. But let's be honest, we're both here to fill our Swiss bank accounts and in the best case scenario, also not get caught. And now that the deals I'll be offering are in any way dubious, it'll usually be obvious just how illegal they are.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
Alright, I'll leave that. I need to go to trade, and I'll go ahead and trade. Let's go sort by import export. There we go. And we want to export some rum. Oh, wow. That can't be right. Minus 90%. Okay. And it's a... Oh, not that one. Fulfill export trade route for rum. It doesn't really say who, though, we need to export to, so I guess it could be anyone. Oh, we've completed some research. Didn't even know I was researching anything, to be honest. Seems like it automatically... Oh, no. This is what I chose ages ago, right. I remember. Cold War and modern times. Maybe in Tropico 7 we'll finally have the future, right? That's something that they definitely should have added into, I guess, this Tropico, I'd say.
I've got nothing against the big guy, but you can't sell tickets to church. I've tried, and let's face it, every penny spent on charity is a penny wasted. For-profit business is always the way to go.
God may excuse your blasphemy, child, but I've always found forgiveness the trickiest part of my religion. El Presidente.
I'll build the fire station because I need one, and of course I already did that mission for the religious people, so now I'll just get to work on the capitalists, and that would be in public services, I'd assume. Fire station, yes, and let's plop it down. Let's see, right there, and then I'll try to connect it up with a road like so. That should work. Got that done. We definitely need, let's have a look, an upgrade here. There we go, the Dunder Still. And if we got electricity, that would help us out so much. I might have to have a look at that. Is this upgraded too? It is too, yeah. Alright, so I need to actually start worrying about how much money I'm making as well. Let's go to trade. And I guess there's only one export for trade. I guess they set us up. It's only 250 units. So that's not too bad. Oh, what? We don't have any, Alright, we're already exporting sugar. But I need to sign the contract. How much sugar are we exporting? I think I selected a lot, didn't I? We haven't really exported any of it. Well, that's no good. Let's go sign that contract. Purchase. And I think what I need to do probably is maybe get some more sugar plantations here. Make sure it's sugar. And then place it there. Oh, here we go. We already exported that rum. That was quick.
My freelance distribution experts have done their jobs. We've a direct line to our market. Apart from the greedy middlemen, of course.
I like the sound of that. Let's hopefully make a little bit more money now.
The U.S. has decided they don't like to drink anymore. Huh. Prohibition's just another opportunity for businessmen like you, me, and my clients.
Who will, of course, remain nameless, and certainly does not acknowledge the moniker Big Enchilada. The smuggling route's ready, so let's ship the rum. The Yanks are calling it number 18, after the 18th Amendment, by the way. Fun fact. The more you know.
The world's at war, Presidente, and that means profits. Of course, everything means profits, but war's my absolute.
Oh, I mean, I love a bit of war. Nothing like the smell of gunfire or gunpowder in the morning. This crime wave doesn't hurt my pocketbook either. You know what criminals love? Swag, sure. Yeah, and moles, but also guns, Presidente, which are readily available in times of war. If you know someone who knows someone, well, I am someone, so I just need a little help with the transportation. Alright. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of making money. So what I'm going to do is actually quickly check out how many unemployed people we've got. We've got quite a few homeless people. Seems like everyone's got a job though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get rid of the homeless problem. Not get rid of the homeless, but just get rid of that problem. So that means building apartments. Another one here.
Remember, Tropico could be invaded at any time. Keep your survival kit on hand. In the event of panic, breathe into the paper bag.
I'm going to place a house next to the dock. Alright. Or an apartment next to the dock.
Presidente, there is a flaw in our military machine. We do not have enough of the things that I want.
Alright. So I'll take that. Actually, what was this mission? Request.
Making stuff is good, isn't it? That's why they call them goods, because it's good to sell things.
So this is a way that we can even make more money.
Have you seen the stock
Alright.
prices?
And I guess the gold ones are the main missions, aren't they? I would assume so, right? Oh, and of course, allies and Axis send us money, so that's also good to remember. Nothing like a bit of free money from foreign governments, no less. Let's go get that prison, though. We'll probably place it right next to... Well, it costs a fair bit. God damn. That's 12,000 to actually build. That's no good.
Presidente, you have... Of course, your greatness is irresistible to flatterers and yes-men. Such people disgust
Well,
me.
I'll buy you a mirror there, Penultimo. Your number, 18, appears to be effective, by the way. The people are all drunk. If you intend to profit from this friendship, perhaps you should pass your own Prohibition edict, so that there is some rum left to export. Research Prohibition and issue the Prohibition edict.
Our money's at work, Prez. I optioned the stock, stocked up on options, and stopped all the auctions.
Stocked up on options and stopped all the auctions. I like that saying. Might have to use that myself. Alright. So exporting a good amount of rum. I'm not quite sure if I need to do those edicts, but you know what? I do want to make him a happy man, so let's have a look. Where are we? Prohibition. Alright, we get to research Prohibition. So... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to... Okay, so we'll just click on that to cancel. So if we go to World Wars, Prohibition. It's like 180, I guess, research a day. Knowledge? Or knowledge production 1 a day. I don't know, it's probably going to take us a while. Probably need to get some schools up in here, don't I? Oh, really? You can't reach anywhere? Okay, what about this? How can you not connect to a road? Oh, that's the... Okay. Well, that's definitely a shame. I'm going to have to demolish this house, unfortunately. I definitely butchered that up, didn't I? Alright, very nice. But can we build a road? Is anyone going to clear it out or not? I don't know. You know what I might have to do is actually demolish some of this road.
It's been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
There we go. That works. Now the fire station's connected, even though it wasn't really all that important. But always good to have, I guess. Now, to export weapons, we need iron. I'm pretty sure, at least if we're going off all the other games. So, processes steel and nickel. Oh, but it produces pollution. That's something to keep in mind. So if I go food and resources, mine, and I go nickel, and we need to zoom out. Okay, seems like there's 2 resources here. I do like how it looks like it's scanning the island. It's pretty creative. You know, so that means I'm going to have to place that there and build a road. Not quite sure how we should connect it up. Something like so, I guess. That works. I'll quick build it. Just so we can get started. So what else did we need? Sorry. Nickel and steel. Okay, now steel. How do we produce steel? Oh man, this is a bit more convoluted than I previously thought, isn't it? Steel mill. So we need coal and iron. Jeez. Maybe that was a little bit too much to ask for, wasn't it? Coal. Oh, beautiful. We've got something right here. That works. And now iron. I guess I have to place it there. That'll work. Okay, making sure we're still making money. Allies keep on sending us money, so that's always good. Now, how are our raids doing? I need to probably send these guys on some raids, don't I? So, Pirate Cove, we want... Well, that'll probably give us some money, wouldn't it? Alright, so we've got quite a bit of raid points, so that always helps. Oh, a commando garrison, spy academy, they can all do stuff for us. Jeez, there's a lot of missions that we can send people on. If cyber operations is for the modern era. Alright, so it seems like each mission takes about an hour or so from what I can see. How are we doing with this? Are we even exporting any rum? No, none in storage. Oh, actually, well, there's 800 now. Not too much. How are we doing here, though? We're definitely producing a lot of it over here, and also quite a bit here, so that's always good. I guess maybe I need a Teamster's office. It's not a bad idea, actually, because we've built quite a bit of industry for the time being. So I'll place that right up here. And I think I'll need another set of apartments. Seems like our homelessness is rising. And then, well, I don't have enough money for that prison. How's our research? Oh, actually, let's go trade. Active trade routes. We've got one available. Let's go sign the contract there. Should have done that much earlier, right? And now we can go steel mill. Jeez, this is going to cost us a fair bit though, isn't it? So I guess I have to wait for another shipment or two. Let's just check out how our population's doing. So we got still 42 homeless. Quite a few vacant jobs. I definitely need to get rid of that homelessness problem. Shouldn't be too difficult though.
If I may have your attention, Presidente?
Okay, jeez, we're definitely getting a lot of missions though, aren't we? So exporting that rum. We're going to research Prohibition hopefully relatively shortly. Yeah, it seems like it's coming. Well, I definitely need to get to work on that education. So you know what I'm going to do? Oh, we've got a nice amount of money from that rum export, I guess. So let's go to, where are we? Media and education. Maybe a high school would help us out. I guess so. Let's see. Am I able to squeeze it in there? Yes, indeed so. Oh, we've got a parking deck. I remember them being in Tropico 4. I don't think they were in Tropico 5. Decreases the crime safety penalty by 10. Not like crime is a problem there for us. Allies send us some good old foreign aid. You guys have run out of sugar. All these plantations have upgrades. Decrease the upkeep of nearby ranches and factory ranches. Don't need to do that. Increases efficiency. Well, I'm not in the Cold War area though, so can't do that unfortunately. So let's get finally that prison. So that would be in public service. No, it's in government and finance. Prison. And, well, you know what? We'll just send him into the middle of nowhere. That's probably the best place to place a prison, right? Makes the most sense to me anyway. There we go. Got another set of apartments. Oh, what the hell do you need a dungeon for? Oh, so it's like a US CIA black site. What I'm going to do, go back to apartments, and you know what? I'll place 2 down here. So we'll just have a nice little row of apartments. Oh, actually, need to start thinking about how much money we got. We completed a raid, which helped us out, I guess. Raid complete. Beautiful. There's no way I can get quick money, is there? Just keep doing these ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, fires raging in Tropico. Let's have a look at that. Where is it? Can we have a look at where it is? Oh, we've finished that. Beautiful. So if I go back to rum, doesn't look like there's anyone selling any.
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this
Me
deal
too.
worked out for us.
I'll ensure that everything that's coming to you proceeds according to plan. Did that sound disturbing? I meant it completely innocently. I really am quite harmless. Alright, so we're getting that knowledge slowly but surely. Thankfully, we've got someone working there in the high school. Maybe I probably need some other educational facilities. There we go. We exported quite a bit of goods there. It would be nice if they actually showed us what we exported. If I go back here, maybe they show us what we've been exporting. There's no doubt that we're able... Here we go. Open trade screen. I don't know. We can make boats. What else sells for a lot? Weapons, of course. So... Oh, you're not connected to a road, mate? There we go. Now you're connected. What about this guy? This guy's connected too. And so is this guy. Okay. So that means what I need to do now is build the steel mill. We'll build this heavy industry right next to the prison, so we'll make up a story that the prisoners had to work in the heavy industries like the steel mill and the weapons factory. We'll go along with that. That sounds plausible. Insufficient funds, eh? Need a good 18 grand. Nice amount of income over the lifetime. Still nothing really that I can sell. I mean, I can do sugar. Can't really do... maybe I can do some corn, you know what? Yeah. I'll leave it. How are we doing with people, actually? Vacant homes, 68. And there's 49. Okay, that does not make any sense. Why are there so many homeless people? Wealth required is well off. That's a shame. That's what the problem is. I need to get some slums for the people. Okay, tenants need to be poor, so that works. Just some bunk houses then. I would have thought apartments you don't need to be well off in. But these are nice looking apartments. For the time at least anyway. Gotta say, the game really hasn't changed all that much. I mean, it runs nice and smooth and all that, but gameplay wise, it's essentially very much the same game. This is almost built. Why'd you stop? It's literally just one more brick they need to lay and it's all done. There we go, we should be selling a fair amount of goods now. Seems like we're selling a nice bit of milk and meat. That's something good to know. So meat. Just sign the contract for that, I think. And you know what? Maybe sugar too. Oh no, we don't want. I'm already selling the sugar. I'm surprised it's not exporting. I guess it's all just going to the rum. Okay. Interesting. So I still need to educate some more people. But I don't have any money, so let's slow down there. Don't get too excited.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried
Well,
away.
on with your war effort. You can't make omelets without breaking eggs, and you can't make sausages without grinding meat. It's a messy business. War.
Very appreciative of the help you're giving, Presidente. I tell the chaps in the club, good sorts, those Tropicans. Just don't drink the water.
You're doing good work with the criminal underclass. Sterling work. Now we need to keep the big enchilada bottle up on your islands until we find out who the blighter is. If you'd step up your border security, we'd be jolly grateful. Keep the rats on the ship, eh? Alright. Let's build him a customs office.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled.
Bastards, I'll pay for this. The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. I know we did that before, but it seems they want another one. So greedy. Shall we give them what they want, or shall we make them want what you want? I always want what you want, and you always want what you want. So shouldn't they always want what you want? Yes. Alright, geez, it's not looking good for us. I guess it doesn't really matter though, because I mean, maybe the other people are hated more than us. I will acknowledge the issue of fun happiness. I will praise the religious. I will blame the allies, and I will promise an improvements in okay, so fun happiness does not contribute to the approval of voters. Okay. Interesting. So this would be redundant. You don't want. Fun happiness does not contribute to the approval. Okay. I'm just going to go with healthcare.